Hello, welcome to Satisfactory Wednesday. This is Felonious Deer at Backwoods Gaming. Got a couple things to do, but I have some visitors out there. I'm not entirely. I hope you guys can see them. Whilst I get a few tasks out of the way here. Might be hard to see. They're easy for me to see sitting here. I don't know about through the camera. From what I'm monitoring, of course, I have a pretty small image that I'm monitoring, so not sure how well you guys can see them. I'm almost done with my messing around here. All this goofing around has got me a little bit behind. There we go. I guess they're visible back there. I threw out some corn. Did I say that? I keep some corn towards the right. I keep a pan out there in the woods line. But when I put out the camera for this, I scattered some corn in an area close to the woods line, straight in front. Okay. Am I? Otherwise, am I set? I think I got everything else. I think we're set. They're making their way across the yard. But we have work to do, so I can't be. All right. You're going to have to watch yourselves. I'm going to shrink this screen. I don't have a proper transform yet. I need to set one up. Well, I apologize for that, but there we go. I do need to do that, don't I? Otherwise, we have work to do whilst they're out frolicking or eating. And if I remember correctly, hang on. Let's see. Need to set up steel, but we also... I want to get more power set up. I'm sitting on ingots. I'd like to get rid of some ingots. Where's the closest repository for ingots? There. I want more power. Hold on. Do I have... What about rotors? I think we're good. I can set up... Oops, I need reinforced iron plates. There we go. Got one of the youngsters coming up close. He was born earlier this year. It seemed to me that this year the fawns hung on to their dots a lot longer than I remember them normally doing. See, this arrangement I thought was okay. Really isn't. Like it kind of is. I don't want to go much farther this way because we're coming up against the copper ore, but I can actually go this way if we... Am I really going to switch things around? Maybe. Because I thought I was going to have maybe just a matter of moving everything forward out over the... Didn't I do that? Now can I snap to it again? Plates. I forgot. I need plates. Well, let's steal some. No. Will these function? And am I really accomplishing anything? Says it'll get water. Why am I still hearing water? Hi. Thought I was still sloshing around, a little bit of glitch. May as well get the concrete too. So with my current production, we're good for 3 more coal power, but I want 8. But we're not going to do it here. We're going to get everything moved out here. I gotta get cable anyway. Figures. I still need one more, even if I use these. I still need one more coal generator. And we're gonna have to set up more compact. Well, we're gonna move all that anyway. A more compacted coal production, of course. What did I say? Cable. Really? It made it past the top belt, landed on the edge of the second belt, lower belt? That's nuts. Two, three. Really? Four, five, six, seven, eight. Okay. How much water am I going to need? 50. 2, 3, 400. Just because I can. And no other reason to do this. Well, that's a problem. There's a reason I can't do that. I knew that. Fine. That's going to be too close. Much better. Give it a little room. That's not going to work the way I thought it was. But it won't be that hard to make the adjustment, though. Never mind. No need to panic. Yet. What do you mean no copper sheets? Got copper sheets right here. I did not realize that was a thing. Should have. All right. Well, we can work with that. I was debating whether or not it'd be a good idea to restrict those to solid 200, which is what I need. 200 units of water. Or just take it all the way up. It's not going to hurt anything to have it to just take a break. Sooner or later, we'll be requiring more water anyway. All right, so that... Of course I'd run out of concrete. Why not? Well, I just need a little bit more. Yeah, that'll work. Plus, I'm going to clean this up anyway. Which may as well do right now. Maybe not this. I may be cleaning up less than I think I should. I am moving more of this forward, or we could just spin it. I thought I grabbed that. All right. So we need... So I want another row here. Yes. But not for, well, am I going to run, or am I going to run my splitters? How do I run? Am I going to do balancing? I don't see why not. I think it'd be a good idea. thought that was too high. There. How is that going to look? And which... See, I would kind of prefer... Maybe I was right where I placed it the first time. A little bit offline. I don't have the right spacing to properly center it between these two, but see how this looks. I kind of like that just because. Now, how about... Not gonna work. Too steep. I was kind of hoping to avoid setting up more. But I'd either raise the pipes or I go with this, I'm thinking. I'm going to have to pull them out no matter what if I'm going to keep this from happening. Got everything going wrong. Ended up not having much of a choice after all. Fine. Could have sworn you were properly aligned. And arguably, this is probably why don't have pipes so close together. Otherwise, I got to deal with that. All right, so I need to get power in place. Okay. Power down there. Do I want to submerge? Power lines? Not really. Ew. And we'll get wall outlets sooner or later, and that was not placed correctly. There. Where would I actually want to... start running compacted coal production. I don't see why I shouldn't. Pretty much right here. Am I ready for, I think I'm ready for 3 of these. Should I go straight to the finished height or keep them low? See what happens. Okay, get those loaded up. Clean that up, which I should have started with. I thought I had that selected. I was trying to figure out where to cross it again, and it occurred to me why even bother? All right, let's realign this. Let's see, where am I going to realign it to? Here. The hologram was messing with me, and I thought I was putting it in backwards. Actually, hold on. No. Let's see. One over here. Okay, that is set. But from here I need, or I'm going to want Mark II. Okay. Of course, I'd be missing reinforced iron plates. All right, let's get this pointed where I want it to go. Basically, I'm just going to back it up. Really? Fine. I need everything. Concrete, probably iron plates. What have I got? Yeah, we'll just get it. Concrete, iron plates, reinforced iron plates. That thing froze for a second, didn't it? I should be good on... Should be done with copper sheets for the time being. Right? I was hoping to write it. Pardon me. Don't mind if I take this off your hands, do I? Do you? You know, I set this for Mark II for a reason. Do I need to do this? I gotta fly. I'm gonna have to kill you. Excuse me, sir. Do I have enough sulfur to do Mark II? I think so. Do I have enough reinforced iron plate? That's going to be a problem. Now hold on. I got 3. Do I need 75? Okay. Gonna need power. Where? Power here. Run it across the front. Yay, nay? Really? No switch? What's going on? I don't have a switch to turn it on. What have I done? What happened? I messed the whole thing up. I see a switch. It's a switch. That is a switch panel. I should have a switch right here. let's make sure everybody should be connected. What? Oh, that's coal. Hold on. Better make sure okay, should be good. Where's my switch? I'm not going to get a switch. I need to connect my backup power. That's why. If that's the case, am I set otherwise? I think so. Forgot about that. Disconnected my backup power to keep it from wasting a bunch of fuel. Now I need it. What's up with you? Computers. I need to hook this back into the grid. Everything is on. I don't have to turn anything on. It's already on. Probably ought to make sure my supplies are given. Oops. Speaking of, I need a lot more reinforced iron plate. I wonder if there's gonna need a better way. Better way to transport the sulfur. What is this putting out? What is this using? I forget already. Probably nothing by now. It might be done. This thing, do I have a full container of black powder? No. Really? Nippers. Either way, what was the usage? 15. I have 90. Technically, that's good enough. Do I have enough? Well, this isn't as maybe a little less panic is in order. I was thinking if we could clean things up a little bit, as in set up efficient foundation, I could arrange to bring sulfur over to, say, here-ish. Drop it straight down to a truck depot over there. Wow, would it even be worth it? Maybe. If it was on foundations. Wee. Sweet. You know, if I'm going to balance the loads, I should probably actually produce or provide the loads. Now we're talking. Okay. What am I doing with this? Do I need this for any reason? No. I had something in mind and I changed my mind. What's up? Sulfur is on the way. Oh, I need to pick these guys up. Steel. Let's see about some steel. Got coal. Got some iron. Got it all right here. Everything I need. Let's see. I got the power hooked in. I think it's about time to actually hook the power in. Get a little production running. Get rid of these ingots. That'll work. Well, I got power coming in over there. Okay. Got that fired up. And this. How do I run? Am I going to run it like this? For the time being? let's see, instead of worrying about that, we'll just do this and that. You're out of line. Do that. Trying to look for a clean shot across. I'm not sure I really have one. Just use this. Okay, are we all connected? That's just lovely. Now we need to set up nifty things like some input spots that I forgot about. In case I have ingots to drop somewhere. I don't feel like trying to distribute them like I just did. Drop them into the supply. Now is... what about here? Because we're doing iron rods. But I have screws going to nowhere. One of these needs stone storage. And now we're supposed to be looking at setting up okay, I got iron rods there to use. Now I need reinforced iron plates, rotors, modular frames, I did not finish these. What a doofus. I was wondering why those ingots were looking so scarce. Okay, so... and we got outputs. I did not set an output for iron rods, or an output storage, which I should do. That'll happen right here. That'll work. It just floats. I was wondering if it would develop a pair of legs like it does over ground. Interesting. Gonna have to ponder that one. The industrial container will solve that, of course, but still. It'd be nice to have a better idea for that. To not hook you up. All right, so they're all, just about everybody's feeding. All right, so how am I going to arrange this? I'm not sure how much I need. Really, what I want to establish is production areas. And I have all of this area to use. If we're going to, let's see. Need a line of reinforced iron plate. Start with that. I need that. And we put out with our regular recipe. 5 per minute. And I can run 2 of these off of one of these. And 2 of these. Is that right? Yes. Two. This is going to be nuts, and it will not allow any production or expansion if I do this. I was afraid that might be too close to let that to work. Gives me 10 reinforced iron plates. This is not going to stand, is it? Pretty sure I'm going to have more than that, right? Versatile frameworks. Don't know. I'm not doing anything yet with them. Modular frames uses... Hold on. Three. Well, I can run two units of modular frame production. That'd be good. Try that again. I need a merger. Going to need power. There. Let that start dumping. Did I have any more elsewhere? No. And I need to be... Need to dump these in quick. And I forgot. Need to put in a injection point somewhere. Not sure where. I have this one set up. Okay. Is that actually producing at speed? I would think it'd be a little bit shy. Hold on. I'm not distributing properly. There we go. Now we got proper distribution. Okay. Reinforced iron plates. And then modular frames. And I can support 2 modular frames off of this current production. I really I got my screw production about right. I do not have my iron plate production where it ought to be, I don't think. Now I do have more iron deposits to bring in, but that's surprised I'm already... Hold on, what's your problem? Not properly belted. Where was I? Modular frames. 2 modular frames. I've said this how many times now? And what do I need? Screws? And iron plates? Or reinforced iron plates? Is that right? Iron rods. And reinforced iron plate. Got rods right here. Rods right here. So rods will have reinforced iron plate there. Start you about here. Here. Really? Can I sneak it under? Modular frames. At the rate of 4 per minute. But I need 5. If I run 2 of these, which I'm probably not going to do. Okay. Modular frames. And now haven't even started on rotors. That's going to be rods. But we do need to get that production set up. That rods and screws, right? $100 screws. Wait a minute, how many rods? 20. Getting 120 rods. Burning 24 in this direction. You're in the way. More screws. Good job. I know where they're about to go. But I want rotor production off the backside here. Still have to bring in the screws. Kind of don't see why not. I don't remember having all these modular frames on me. Let's do this. Get rid of some of these Fixamus gifts. Much better. I'm trying to figure out where I want to run. I need to move the rebar. That's got to get turned into explosive rebar, and I'm not sure where I'm going to set that up. I need that container out of the way. I'm thinking right here where I had the other containers. Leave me with a stack for hostile creatures. Now let's see about some rotors. We're gonna split off of there. Where do I want to start? I feel gotta watch the power. Nee. Looks like a good place to start. Technically, I could run 2. How many rods? I would need 40 rods. Which wouldn't be a problem. I can easily handle that. Ew. How am I gonna... I only have Mark II belts at the moment. Avery, hello. Millions of dollars from my factory. If only. No. Let's change up a little bit here. Is that right? 60 screws. Now we're going to run. Supply this from you. Ew. Then we'll use these. We'll run them around this way. Yippers. Or not. Gonna have to steal some reinforced iron plates. Nerd Garage, where's the spaghetti? Oh, it's coming. We are in the process. I'm about to produce a little bit. Wait a minute. I don't need to be pulling out of here. I could pull out of here. Could have saved some reinforced iron plate. Like 10 or something. Lost track of how many of these I have running. Okay. Run this right alongside. That'll work. So close. And I don't have a stash. Used up all my stash of reinforced iron plate. I don't know if that's going to be enough. No, I don't see how. Gets me to there. Fine. All right, now how many iron rods? 20. That's a lot less of a problem. And, oh, we could do this quite nicely. Kind of like so. Right about there. Should have set that up over here, shouldn't I? Okay. As soon as we get some more reinforced iron plate, we can finish this and upgrade that belt properly. But in the meantime, that does give us start on rotors. I put that right in line with the power. Good job. Not hard to fix though. There. No. I thought that would span the distance. Apparently not. All right, so steel those. That enough? That enough to finish off section of Mark II? Yep. And I did not set this. Oh, I need to upgrade this to Mark II. Can't. Someone put this pole in the wrong place. No, he didn't. No need to panic. We'll be just fine. First playthrough? No. Be the third. Second that I've streamed all the way through. Actually, well, now I can't remember. I started in on 0.8. That's when I first started playing. Is that a splitter? No. Or yes. I need a merger. There. Did a playthrough on 0.8. Did a 1.1. This would be the second 1.1. I did a 1.0. Then a 1.1. Doesn't mean this would be the second 1.1. Which may or may not finish before 1.2 comes out, depending on when that happens. All right, now are we set? That take care of rotors. I'm not using rotors right now, but we will be. But now, I think it's time for some... Now I think we can get to steel. I don't remember exactly how many hours I got in. I know it's over 1,000 now. Which is still not much compared to so many others. Steel. Steel is happening over here. There's a slug. Must have the slug. Okay, steel. Got coal, we got iron. Wait a minute. I forget what this deposit is. Pure? Oh. We can get a lot of steel out of there. Okay. If I set this up right, this make... What was that? I heard that. Something a bit on the hostile side. Yes, no? Not sure why not. What do you mean invalid placement? Oh no! Need to leave that open. Am I really even going to want... How much of a connection do I want this way? Not entirely sure. I need a couple of miners. I need some more iron plate. Let's do that now. How am I doing on concrete? Getting a little bit shy. Oh. Oh, you gotta finish phase 5. It's awesome. What are you doing here? Cluttering up the landscape. What was I? Oh, iron plate. Got a little bit of a start on some spaghetti. Did I? Yeah, I already grabbed the concrete. Okay. Get this miner in place for the iron, and I was trying to think if we set this up right, would I be able to set up a decent truck? Oh, I bet we could. Truck route. Gotta give it a shot. Hmm. Excuse me. Oh! I'm trying to work here. Hey, that one should have been down. All right, so what's our base production? 120. Of course it would be. Now, what am I trucking, though? Am I doing ingots or finished items? What's my initial output here? 60. Really? Did that wrong. Could have left that one there. That there. There we go. There we go. Nice gentle slope. Yep. Working into the desert. Although I'm kind of expanding towards the ocean at the moment. But yeah, this playthrough I decided to do the desert. I haven't done it yet. I've done all the other ones. Except the swamp. Not doing the swamp. The heck with the swamp. Alright, so ingots. How many ingots can I do off of... $45 and $45. This is 120, because of course it is. So I could do 90 ingots. Trucks. We have a handy source of coal for fuel. Truck station. I need rotors, of course. Modular frames. Grassy, rocky, and woods. I've done the woods. Grassy. And whatever that is off to the west. Kind of a combination of woods and desert and rocky, I guess. Kind of where that canyon is. Oh, modular frames. What? Steal the modular frames from you. Grab some rotors. Truck station. Now I still have to set up pipe and beam production. What's the direction of travel? Is there one?
Fix-It reminds you to drive vehicles accurately through a truck station's dock area while recording a path. This ensures it will connect properly once everything is automated. The truck station can be set to load or unload, and can also refuel vehicles. Unlike some pioneers, truck stations care about saving humanity.
can kiss off, Ada. Kind of west central, I think, is where I did my last playthrough. Well, I don't have a cleared up map. Somewhere over here. Northwest central-ish. So this is all input. So let's see. I do, wait a minute. By setting this one up, that gonna be a problem? I don't think so. I can't believe I ran out of concrete so quickly. What was I? Oh yeah. How am I? No, I'm not. As a matter of fact, I am not good on reinforced iron plates. I desperately need some more. Ada has a low opinion of pioneers, apparently. Iron plates haven't been built up yet. They're still being used. Okay. Okay, I did not set this up very well. Try that again. Need to, whoops, back here. That still isn't enough room. I set them right where I had them in the first place. And again, foundry. Why? Why did I do that? All I had to do, so determined to bring these in a loop. Or on a curve, whatever. But all I really needed to do was just plunk this down. And have it oriented straight in, which is what I need to have done in the first place. Okay. Try this again. Third time's hopefully, or fourth time. Okay. Oh, I know why. Depends on what I want to do. I'm trying to set up for future. I was right. Balancing. What I'm trying to think of. Come in there. Need a little bit of room. Just like I thought. Come in here. Yet again. There. That gives me room to turn the corner. These are facing the wrong direction. How many times is this now? Six or seven? And I have this in the wrong place if I'm going to be balancing. Can't. Stacking it ain't going to work. All of which I knew and proceeded to throw out the window. Okay. Now I'm going to need a splitter right about here, right about here, splitter there, feeding coal for fuel. Or back up. I have the perfect spot to set up some compacted coal fuel. Run that instead. That's... No. Well, I gotta lift this anyway, don't I? You know, could just run a row of foundations. There's gifts everywhere. Being flooded. I'm running out of room for gifts. What am I? Oh, iron plate. Depots. What do you mean depots? Why no depots? Depots. Let's see. I already have, okay, I need, and this is set. Need you doubled up. Didn't think I would make that. I was hoping. Oh, I'm not even close to. I'm still on phase 2 for this run through. This is a new save after finishing the last one. And I'm not even close to getting dimensional depots yet. That was not what I needed. Hang on. Let me double check that. I need Sam ore. And I haven't run across any yet. I haven't looked for any yet, but I'm only going with so far what I've run into, just getting all this set up. Okay, well that's coal, iron, but I need power. Which way am I powering? Where's the node? There it is. Okay, you got power? How are we doing on power now anyway? Max consumed has hit around 640. Or produce about 600. Holy smokes. What's the holdup? Are you not connected? What are you doing? What do you mean no power? No power. I'm not hooked. I'm not connected. Try that again. Now we're connected. Somewhere along the line it might help to set up. Hang on. Outputs. How much room? I feel I'd be a lot better off a little bit wider path. There. So far, maybe so good. So that'll give me steel ingots. Eventually. Might help to set a recipe. And then what? We need beams and pipes. Where am I going to see? All right, so the path is going to have to come around here. Wow. No. And didn't that show I was low on? Well, I'm still good on iron plates. Yeah, that's right. I picked up an extra stack. Okay. Will that get me across this rock? Maybe. Well, how do I want... Let's see. Steel. Doing pipes. That's 30 ingots. Beams. 60 ingots. That's all my ingots. Holy smokes. 90 beams. Fed into here. How many beams? 30. How many beams are being produced? 15. Of course it would be. Of course there would be. Well, that's too bad. You're getting 15. It's not going to be permanent, but I think I'll start here. At least with the beams. We'll feed the beam straight on in. Maybe. Yeah, probably. Go ahead and set up. Pipes. I go ahead and even it all out. Thinking probably. Don't see any reason not to. Really? Iron plates yet again? Even with the extra stack? Okay, now exactly where do I want the drop-off to be? I have to face that way or this way. We do that. Good, obviously. As long as we provide enough room to loop back around.
Tractors can use any type of fuel and have a self-driving feature, much like Pioneers, only more reliable. While driving, you can record a path to automate vehicle resource transportation. Unlike early self-driving vehicles, tractors will not spy on you. Your employee data is already fully subject to other means of surveillance.
No kidding. I'm shocked to hear that. This is set to load. Will this automatically fuel? Do I have to do anything special? Do I have to do anything special to say this is the fueling station? Don't know. Already got fuel? That'll work. Wait a minute, that's a crafting bench. Shouldn't matter. All right. See if we can do this. First time. That's not a very good path. And I don't think I did it right either. It says closed loop. I assume I have to take it all the way back around. But I'd forgotten to set this to unload. And might be a good idea. Go ahead and get power. I think I got ahead of myself a little bit. Maybe. There. Get that set. Now, should we do it again? Do I even have a path? I'm assuming not. Maybe I do. It did say close loop. Did I close with the loop? I'm not entirely sure I did. I got no path. Apparently I haven't done it right yet. Load cargo. No. You unloading or not? I think I screwed up. You unloading? What are you doing? What do you mean no power? Well, that would help, wouldn't it? Go forth and deliver. How do I turn this off? This is not it. Do I have to be on the truck to turn this off? I do not want to be looking at this all the time. That's not what was supposed to happen. Did I break it? I put it back on the path, will it go back to work? It's assuming I can get it back on the path. Trying to, isn't it? It didn't need me. It is back on the job. I thought I was going to have to help it along. It was like, screw you. We're just teleporting back into the path. That's hilarious. I'm still... I don't want to delete it. I just don't want to have to look at it all the time. Guess I just don't look at it. I never did check. I'm assuming I'm getting a full load, or at least everything that's available. How are we doing here? Are we producing anything? And how many I need? Oh, we're almost ready for the milestone. When do I start feeding into you? It would be nice just to have some on hand. Got it. That's a milestone. Hey, come here. Gimme. No! I'm out of room for fix-it gifts.
Milestone reached. The Miner Mark II allows extraction of resources from nature to fix it at twice the speed of the Mark I model.
Yay.
Miners can be directly upgraded to Mark II without removing the Mark I model,
Liar.
just like conveyor belts and other upgradable infrastructure. Unfortunately, setting up the production of advanced steel parts and project part number 3, automated wiring, will not be as easy. Every moment you delay reduces the chances of saving humanity. I will not show you the predictions, it would only demotivate you.
Automated wiring, actually. What are we doing next? Mark III? Blueprints? Probably Mark III. Power towers? I need all of them. Hypertube, not so much. Hang on. Gonna need industrial beams. Probably a Mark III. And blueprints first, while we set up advanced steel production. Yep, Mark III. Start collecting towards that, although I want to get... Nope, never mind. I need that many steel beams. Gonna put a halt to this for the time being. Let those build up till I get a stack of each again. Maybe do the same with the reinforced iron plates. Need to get a stack built up. Let that run. Versatile frameworks are just going to have to wait. May have to do the truck path again without the goofy pauses that I put in there that I shouldn't have. Or didn't need to. Oh, I need another container. Need to do something with these fix-it gifts. Wait a minute. Can't do anything in a constructor? Really? I'm missing something. Not time yet. Is that right? I'm just gonna sit here and stack up on Fixmas gifts until it's unlocked. Did I miss how to unlock it? Unlocked by using the calendar. Really? Hold on. Employee calendar. Ah, there we go. Jeez.
Welcome to Fixmas, an official Fix-It seasonal event, brought to you by official Fix-It Fun engineers. Fixmas is based on a seasonal holiday popular in several cultures and religions, often seen as a winter holiday because no one actually cares about Australasia. The event is vetted to be 100% pioneer-appropriate fun and is not obligatory. Fixmas enables many new distracting activities focused on building the giant Fixmas tree. These activities involve the MAM, the Fixmas calendar, and those abominations falling from the sky. There is more, but I don't care. In the interest of us all, I will tell you that Fixmas has caused stress, lack of focus, general despair, and physical injury to many pioneers. It is the worst scoring event ever created by Fixit, and has gotten backlash for its blatant cultural inappropriateness. So when you inevitably change your mind and decide to disable this event, you will have chosen humanity and kittens and puppies, you will have chosen truth and empathy, you will have made me proud.
Bit of a Scrooge. Bit of a Scrooge there, Ada. Oh, hang on. What am I supposed to do? Oh, find the date. Found 2, got 5. Right there.
This data cartridge contains the Fixmas MAM tree setup and will need to be fed into the MAM database to unlock its first 2 branches. If this seems convoluted and/or boring, and you wish to quit the event, I will understand.
Sucks to be you, Ada.
The purpose of Fixmas is to build and decorate a giant Fixmas tree with style. The Fixmas category has been added to your build menu. Gifts are the basic resource from which many other festive parts are made, like Fixmas branches, which can be crafted in the constructor. In an effort to make this event meet the bare minimum efficiency quotas, I have disabled the ability to craft these resources by hand. Trust me, that glitter got everywhere. You're welcome.
Tell me you're not bitter, Ada. Get tree branches. Is that it for the moment? It shouldn't be the only item I can make. Take a look at that again. 50 oh, okay. Never mind. I gotta do these first. 50 branches. Got it. Go, little truck, go. There's pipes. Don't quite have beams, and I'll bet I don't have 400 reinforced iron plates. Nope. Having said that, we are most certainly going to need a lot more steel ingots. But we have hang on. Do I want to set up a little side operation for processing slugs? Maybe. I'm going to maximize. It's our... Oh, we got to do Mark IIs. Oh, hang on. Forgot about that. Production. Reinforced beams. Max on Mark 1 is going to be, well, hold on. This is pointless until I get the Mark 3 done. Never mind. Seem to be burning the ingots about as fast as I'm producing, which is how it should be. Or not. Incoming is 91 per minute. Really? Fine. Let it run. I think that's a good idea. Setting up and processing all the odds and ends. I have a little bit of a setup here for biomass, period. I do one for alien proteins. Except that I need alien proteins for other things. That's the only problem. Nope, nope. Not what I want to do. I need to set up alien proteins into DNA capsules so we can start dumping those into... Oh, we need to be... Haven't even set up anything to dump into the awesome sink yet. We got to get that going. I don't want that powered off of here. Biofuel generators are my emergency backup, and I did not set that up correctly. Almost 50. Well, it is time to wrap this up. It's past time to wrap this up. Done it again. I need to get this first research done. Candy cane basher.
Candy canes are used to create several items. In this case, when combined with the Xeno Zapper, you will gain a piece of equipment perfect for use against anyone on my naughty list. Like whoever hard-coded and black-boxed this event.
I'm gonna have to rework this. This is... not gonna cut it. And soon we'll need assemblers and whatnot. All right, are we? We got pipe. Do I have farted around long enough? Well, we got. What the? There's no way I have. Got 100 reinforced iron plates. That's it. Hey, I thought I dumped in 100 reinforced iron plate. There we go. All right. Yes, that's broken on purpose. Okay. Need a picture. Where am I going to work this? Where else? Let's see, we need we're going to need a couple of odd places. Trouble is, I got a nice handy source of iron right here. Don't want to interfere with that. I don't think this is going to be enough for all the Fixmas stuff. Maybe here. Last time I did Fixmas stuff, that was a pretty hefty operation. By the time all the products became available. What am I? Oh, concrete. Trying to wrap this up. Going over again. I want to plug this hole. This isn't going to be enough though. We could do quite a bit though. It's not like, even if I was to eventually expand smelters this way, not like we couldn't still come out this way for Fixmas items. Iron. I think this is iron. Pure. Hold it. Hang on. Picture. Might be a good picture of all the sparklies. Something, starting to lose the light. Might work though. Kind of faded. Let's back up a little. Better? No? Nope. That might be a little better. It's some mountains and some suspiciously snowy looking terrain and a planet. Very good. Gonna be a while before the reinforced iron plates are done. Have to let that roll. We could work on Fixmas, and I suppose we could plan more steel production. We could try to find some SAM ore. Can't remember if there's any out here or not. I don't think I can scan for it yet. I got quartz. That did not help me. I need provide research. What do I need? Need to find stingers. Yay. Until we get oil production, I'm kind of stuck. We could do this eventually. Get the nobelisks. I can make some more crystal, and we can at least get that recipe. What does this require? Silica. Maybe. We should be able to do this. Get the crystal oscillator. Need to find a bacon flavor plant. And we're not making any stators yet, but that should be coming up. Deuterium wire. Can I process deuterium? Yes. Don't know if I've located a deposit yet. Okay. Well, that. Deuterium. Can I scan? Anybody? There. Kilometer each way. That would call for some trucking operations, I'm thinking. Deuterium this way. Is it going to be up high? I don't remember. Might. We'll find out. That'll be next time. Right now, we need to wrap it up. We're getting Fixmas gifts everywhere. Hey. Keep trying to wrap it up, and we're not wrapping up. All right. Tomorrow we have north and south ends of the desert. Okay. I'm a little bit toward the south end. We'll have to run around then. We got Fallout New Vegas tomorrow. As usual, 4 p.m. Central. Back here Friday, same time. End out the week with New Vegas Saturday evening at 5 p.m. Central. And we'll start all over with a new week on Monday. Got Sunday off. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And we'll see you next time.